Hey y'all, welcome to our flip-flop abs routine. We're going to do 30 seconds on one side on supine and 30 seconds prone. So let's go ahead and get started. Lay on your back and we're going to do a dead bug. So you're going to extend the leg with the opposite arm. So whenever you're extending and you're reaching back with that arm and reaching to the other side with the leg, you're going to pull your ribs down. Pull your rib cage down so that your core is nice and tight, so that your core is the thing being activated and not like your rib cage flaring up. Okay, great. And now flip on over, come to your plank position. So your elbows are right underneath your shoulders and you're going to be sawing forward and back. This is called a body saw. So you want to keep your hips nice and low. So squeeze those glutes and lean forward and back. Now, if you want a regression of this exercise, you can put your knees down on the ground and still saw back and forth, and you're still going to recruit those abdominal muscles. This is a pretty difficult exercise. All right, good. Go ahead and flip on over, and you are going to lower one leg at a time, and then both legs. So if you cannot lower both legs at the same time, if that's too much on your core, then just do one at a time and just lower those feet as low as you can. All right, so this is really recruiting your lower abdominal muscles, so you want to think about pulling your belly button away from your waistband. All right, great job. So go ahead and flip on over, and this is a very advanced move. So if you want to try this, just start out with a plank. Your wrists are right underneath the shoulders, and you can just try lifting up one arm at a time, and then you can try lifting up one leg at a time. And then for the most advanced movement, you can lift both together. So this is the example of the option that I just gave you. And you want to make sure that your hip bones are both pointing down, that they're not coming out whenever you reach. All right, flip on over so your feet are nice and close to your bottom and you are rocking back and forth. Your palms are to the sky and you're using your obliques to twist and reach those heels one at a time. And so you're lifting your chin off your chest and your shoulders are off of the floor as well. So your abs are holding yourself up and your obliques on the sides are pulling your body back and forth. Good. So this way we don't fatigue the arms on one side, but we're really just focusing on the abs. Okay, and this is up, down, plank. So you want to watch your hips rocking here, rocking back and forth. So keep your hips nice and steady. Use your abs to stabilize. So your hands and your wrist and your elbows are right directly underneath your shoulders. Good. Make sure you are breathing. So this exercise is difficult too. And you can also take that one on your knees as well. Or you can take it up to a higher surface. Okay. And this is kind of like bicycle crunch, but you are just pedaling your feet out. If you want to make it harder, then you can lift your head and shoulders off of the floor and pedal those legs a little bit faster. And make sure to, so you're going to contract your TVA, your transverse abdominals, and a good cue for that is think of your two hip bones as book pages, book covers, and you're pulling the book together. Okay, good. So there's your hip dips. So you're in a plank position, and you can also be on your knees for this one or on an inclined surface. And then you're dipping to each side using your obliques to stabilize and bring you to each side. And your legs are also relatively straight for this one. Good, make sure you are breathing. All right. And next, you're going to be sitting. This is like a refined boat pose. So you have those different options. You have bent legs, straight legs, or your feet on the ground, which was that first option. So this one you're just gonna hold. So this is this is where I feel best here. So I can hold here. So my stomach is kind of hollowed in and I'm pulling my belly button away from my spine. Okay, so flip over. So in this plank position, you're going to be touching the opposite toe. Now, if you can only do a few seconds of this, then just do one per leg, rest, one per leg, rest. So do what you can with good form. So we want to have good form first before we can move on. Good, hips are low, nice and steady. Nice job, woohoo, you're done, celebrate. All right, you can add this routine into any of your normal routines or just do it on your own. See ya.